Hello. This, I have not done one of these in a little bit. Not because I've not been, or sorry, let me rephrase this. I still have not been doing well with my sleep schedule. Um, it's just that I've not really been in the mood to do one of these, and I'm still not really in the mood to do one of these. But I am just honestly because I feel like it'll be good to use to get my emotions out, I guess. Because a lot has been happening, and I, frankly, I am not in the greatest mindset right now. Um, as you can see, my face cam is not on. It is currently 5:11 in the morning, and I'm feeling really down right now. Like, a lot more than I usually am. Um, I'm just gonna say it right now. I am going to try not to cry uh, while I record this, but if I do, then so what? I don't care. Um, but I I'm just gonna be blunt. Yesterday at roughly 5 p.m., maybe a little bit after, my great aunt passed away. She from everything that I've heard, she was basically a second mom to my mom. Um, and while I was not extremely close with her, I was closer with her than I am most my family. I feel. Um, so I it's not just been her death that has been impacting me a lot. It's mainly the fact that my mama, my grandmother, who is her sister, has been living with her all this time. Pretty much just so they can have each other because both of their husbands passed away, my great uncle and my papa. And so they've pretty much just been supporting each other the best they can. And before my mama moved in with my great aunt, just heard a weird noise. I think that was from my cat. Um, Before my mama moved in with my great aunt, she lived with me and my mom. And uh, if I did have my camera on, you would be able to see that I'm not in the room that I have been. I am in the room that was next to my computer room. Um, and the reason for that is because my mama is going to be moving back in with us, and she wanted a bigger room, because this was her room, before she moved out. And I am now switching this to my computer room. I'm currently using my old desk, so I'm only using one monitor, which is kind of annoying. Um, but yeah, I have not really been doing anything social media wise because I have had to do quite a lot um, in the past week and a half or so. I have had to what am I trying to say? I've had to completely. I mean, I've had a lot of help, but I've had to completely repaint and basically deep clean um, the previous room, the computer room, the old computer room, I should say. Sorry. And we've had to completely redo everything in that room to get it ready for when my mama moves back in. And I'm not going to say that they have not been doing anything. They have been a gigantic help, but with me, my brother, and my brother-in-law working on it, I have been doing the majority of work because I actually live here. They don't. They live... my cat is currently screaming at me because he probably wants out. But I don't currently want to get up or do anything, honestly. But yes, I know, I'll let you out. Just give me a sec. But once I finish this, I'll let him out, don't worry. Because I know I'll forget what I'm saying. If... Wow, he is, like, trying to get into this room. Jesus. Sorry, I'm really scatterbrained right now. But we've had to completely redo that room. And it has been quite a hassle. Because I've had to do a lot of it alone. Because I live here with just me and my mom. And first of all, it's not right for my mom to have to help me with this because she is a lot older than I am and I'm actually fit to do it. And second, she physically can't. She has a torn rotator cuff and it what is that? But it basically makes it to where she can't really do any sort of really heavy lifting physical activity like that. Like moving furniture and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I'm completely fine with doing that. It's mainly just, do I have a... Okay, I didn't think so. It's mainly just, the fact that... Sorry, I'm trying to... Wait, what? Oh, I already have one. I'm dumb. But I've been doing a lot of it alone. I would say, and this has nothing to do with their work ethic. It's entirely just, I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, god damn it. Come on, Jesus. But, oh my god, I'm sorry, Shalat, just give me a sec. But it has absolutely nothing to do with their work ethic. But I feel like I've done a lot more than my brother and my not stepbrother, good fucking lord, my brother-in-law. And the reason why is literally just because I live here, so I am capable of doing more. God damn it. More often. So whenever they've not been over here, I have been doing as much as I possibly can. I've done... So, for example, when we painted, my brother-in-law helped me paint. Or, well, he actually... I'd say I did about 40% of the painting. He did about 60% of the painting. Maybe a little... He might have actually done even more than that. When he was gone, I did the entire wall again. And I did the door entirely by myself. And trying to organize stuff. But I've been doing quite a lot. And, oh, come on. Really fucking wish I could see right now. But I've done quite a lot of work. They've helped me out a shit ton, though. But in all, I would say I've probably done about 50% of everything. My brother-in-law has probably done about 30% of everything, and my brother has done about 20% of everything. Reason why is because my brother-in-law has just been here for more time. As in, my brother will, or I'm talking about like early when we started doing this. My brother would be here for about an hour because he would have to go into work way before my brother-in-law would have to. So he could be here, or my brother-in-law could be here for far, far, far longer. So Thomas, if you watch this, has absolutely nothing to do with how little you work or anything like that. Whenever it's all three of us, or whenever it's just two of us, I'm honestly doing the one. I'm usually the one doing the least amount of work, mainly just because I'm tired, and also because whenever Johnny is here, my brother-in-law, he is really strong, and anything that is heavy lifting, or painting or anything like that, he's done stuff like that for jobs before, so he knows what he's doing. And so, yeah. But, God, that's really hard to see. The thing is that, I've been doing a shit ton of work, and I'm really tired. And it's been a real, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, it's just been exhausting. I can't even see what's hitting me. Okay. But, yeah, I have not had much time to grieve. I mean, it's been exactly 12 hours, roughly, since I got the news that my great aunt passed away. But, I mean, we all knew she was going to pass away, far earlier than she actually did. We actually thought she was going to pass away, like, last week. And, like, I mean, quite a bit into last week. I mean, like, before Friday is pretty much what we were told. We were told that it would be very surprising if she made it to Friday. And that the doctors didn't think that she would. And then she made it to Monday of the next week. But my great aunt, basically, she didn't raise my mom, but she impacted my mom's childhood immensely. I mean, like my mom had almost preferred to be with her than home, is kind of what I mean. And so it's really been hitting her hard. And it pains me to see my mom so distraught, because I don't think I saw her cry like that since, God damn it. Shit. I don't think I've seen her cry like that since my probably since my papa died. Um, and I want to say that happened in uh 2020. I believe. Uh, I'll put that there. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I've really seen her like this, and it's really what's the word I'm looking for? Disheartening, I guess. Like I don't know. It's sorry, I'm burping a lot right now because I had a soda and it's it's not it's just working its way through my system fully right now. But um, I I I grieve in a weird way is the best way to put it. Um, it's it's hard for me to grieve. I mean, fucking go figure, you know. But I don't mean like oh, I don't know how to process it when someone passes away. I don't mean that. I mean more of like I I find it hard to show emotion, I guess. And I always have. I feel um like I've always found it hard to cry. I've always found it hard uh, to how do I? Yeah, I've always found it hard to get back at people. Like what I mean is like if someone is, for lack of a better word, being a bitch to me, um, I find it hard to get back at them. I guess in like a in like I don't know how to. It's hard for me to process emotion. Is what I'm trying to say. Um, and I, I don't know. I I've always just not been able to put my thoughts into words for this sort of thing. And it's t- recording these videos is the best I'm ever able to put my emotions into words, I guess. Um, for this sort of thing. Cause there's a lot of videos that I've recorded um, that I never post. Uh, Mainly just because I don't feel like editing them or anything like that. That I'll just be playing like Minecraft, Sky Wars or something, and I'll just be talking about um, what like hardships I've had that week or something like that. Um, and usually I record those when I get really depressed. Um, and I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm feeling sad. That means I'm depressed. No, I mean like legitimately depressed. Um, I, which is what I'm feeling right now. Because I just, I mean, I don't think I need to say why. Um, what was that? Um, but I don't know. I would like to say that I've been handling this well, but in my opinion, I haven't. Because I've not really been able... I don't know how to say this. I've not really been able to feel it, you know? It's almost like I've not been able to grieve my great aunt, which is odd. Um, God damn it. What was I talking about? Grieving. I'm bad at grieving, in my opinion. Uh, well, I mean, okay. This gets into a weird topic because it's not necessarily that I'm bad at grieving. It's more like I'm bad at emotions in general. And that's been the case for as long as I can remember. I I mean, obviously, when you're a little kid, you don't struggle to cry or anything like that. But unless I am extremely down, it's very hard for me to cry. Um, and I don't mean that in a good way. Like, I'm not saying, like, I don't cry to anything. I'm so macho or whatever, you know? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I bottle up my emotions, essentially. Even if I don't want to. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there a second time. Um, but, this bat is gonna piss me off. But uh, I really struggle to let out my emotions. And I haven't been able to at all during this. And it's not even that I don't have time or anything like that. Um, it's more like my body just doesn't know how, which is odd because I am really distraught over this. Okay, with my great aunt passing away, but you would never be able to tell, and I don't know how to convey that I am, I guess. Was that a heart crystal? That was. Okay, well, this is gonna be annoying. There's a second one, too. Christ, there was 4 of them. But I, like, I don't know, with the amount of emotion that I have right now, any normal person would cry. but I just can't, and I don't know why. Um, like, I want to be able to cry. Crying is really therapeutic for me. It's such a stress reliever, you know? But I just can't, and I don't know why. Um, I have been struggling with that for quite a while. And I don't know. Like, it feels like the only times I've been able to cry at all, like, after being a teenager, except for one time, except for one single time, was, oh my fucking god, there we go, was, or were angry cries, not, not stress relieving cries, you know? And I think that's a bad thing, because crying is such a stress reliever for me that last time I can think about a time that I have cried due to sadness, aside from the one time that I might mention or might talk about, was when my papa passed away when I was like 12. Um, and even that was still like long enough ago that like you can reasonably say that a 12-year-old cries to more things than an 18-year-old would, you know? Um, but I I don't know. I last time I cried genuinely to sadness was, I want to say I was 15, 16, something like that. So it was a couple years ago. It was one of the worst feeling times of my life. Um, to quote myself, I just felt like an NPC in a video game and like a background character, essentially. Oh, you son of a... Nice. Um, but I pretty much just felt like some background character in a video game that just had no value in life. Like, I'll just say, I've never been suicidal, and I don't think I ever will be, but that's probably the closest I ever got to it. Is the best way to explain exactly how I felt there. Um, okay. Um, but I don't know. I just... Oh, wait, yeah. To explain what exactly happened, it was a lot of stuff after each other. But it was during one of the worst times for my emotional state of my entire life, and it was a little bit childish, but it turned into a big lesson. Um, and pretty much what happened is that I was on my phone, and I was feeling so down that I literally felt like I had no energy at all to do anything. Um, what I mean by that is like no energy to to get up and do the dishes or anything like that. And my mom was getting really upset with me because another thing is that I don't really open up about my emotions much. And so she just assumed that I was being lazy. Um, and uh sorry. I'm a little tired. She eventually took my phone out of my hands, and I had been I can't speak. I'd been messaging a friend who had not been responding to me for months, if not a year at that point. And the thing is that that friend was heavily depressed. Um, and all I could think about during my really low down state is that they had done the worst and committed suicide. Um, and I couldn't take my mind. God damn it! I couldn't take my mind off of that. Um, and luckily now I know that they're okay. But it took many months after that. Uh, that to find that out. In fact, it was only recently, like um, a 2 months ago, maybe a little bit more than that, um, to find out that he was okay. Um, and one of the reasons why he wasn't responding was because he switched Discord accounts. Um, but eventually, he reached out to me on his old Discord account again. Or actually, he reached out to me. I mean, he did originally reach out to me on his old Discord account. Told me he was okay. But then he eventually friended me on his new one. And we've talked a little bit since then. Um, Not a whole lot, but we have a little bit. Um, and the thing is, at the time, I had been messaging him over and over and over to figure out if he was okay. He wasn't responding, and I was already at a low point, and all I could think about is that he had done the worst, and then my mom, who I had been ignoring because she kept telling me to do the dishes, and I wasn't responding or anything like that, because all I wanted to do was honestly just sit there, because I didn't feel any energy that would allow me to get up and do anything. And so she ripped my phone out of my hand, and she started not necessarily yelling at me, but berating me. And at that point, I had completely lost it, and I had just started sobbing. Um, and when that happened, I feel like my mom had kind of understood a little bit. Uh, just basically like, there's something more to this than just I took his phone. Um, and so I told her about everything. She told me that she was really sorry, and that she wanted to help me through it and everything like that. Uh, and we got through that. Um, and my cat is back, and I am going to let him out in just a sec. Hold on. I'm just testing which one's actually better. I'm pretty sure this one is. Okay, yeah. Um, but pretty much, I was extremely depressed. She found that out. That was a couple years ago. Um, and yeah, I am probably in a better state. Now that my great aunt passed away, I might have slipped into a bit of a similar state right now. But in terms of a long term state, I was probably at a worse then. Um, but I, I don't know. I've been. It's been a real struggle to focus on everything. Um, and I'm kind of just using this series as a diary. I feel like that's probably gonna be the best thing for me to do. Um, so that is just what I'm doing right now. Um, and yeah. Uh, I guess I'm gonna be right back because my cat really wants out. So I will be back. One sec. Hello, I'm back. Um, Probably not gonna be doing too much else. I've kind of said what I wanted to say. Um, so yeah. Um, my head's itchy. I I don't know. It's just it's been a bit, and it's not been great. Um, on a bit of a lighter note, uh, how much of this do I have? Okay. On a bit of a lighter note, I've really been getting into a game, um, called Uma Musume. You might have heard of it. Um, and it's honestly, it's been a massive stress reliever. I don't even know what the hell I got hit by. Oh, it's probably the hornet. Um, no, fuck off. Okay. Um, excuse me. Sorry, I've not been talking. um, Alright. God damn it, I don't think I brought any glow sticks. Yeah, I'll throw some of this out, I guess. Ow. I don't know why I thought that that was a good fucking idea. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, fuck, I don't... Ah. There's gold down there that I was trying to get. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end it here. I don't mind having this be a shorter episode. I think I'm just gonna go to bed, and try to deal with all of this. Oh wait, yeah, I was talking about Uma Musume. That game, I mean, I know it's silly, but that game has really been helping me out through this all. Um, it is, for some reason, the freaking biggest stress reliever of a game I've played in a long time. I can say the same thing about Chrono Trigger, but the thing is that I was streaming Chrono Trigger and I don't feel like streaming, and so I, I'm not playing Chrono Trigger. My Twitch is probably going to be in the description. I've been meaning to make like a quote-unquote description, like normal or normalized description across my whole channel, where I'll put like my Twitch, and that's like it, I guess. Because it's like Twitch and Discord, I guess. Yeah, Discord, my Discord server. And yeah, I've been meaning to make one of those, but I haven't because I'm dumb. And I think I'm going to start making like a roof for this building. Out of stone. Oops. I always love roofs that do this and then they just go out straight like this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, and buildings that have like the... Aw, damn it, I'm not going to be able to... Okay. That kind of are thicker at the top. There. I'll make this too thick. Wait a minute. There. There. There we go. Is that off center? I don't think it is. Now let me hammer this. There we go. That looks good, I think. I think if it, like, kind of... Oh, you fucking... If it... Oh, that was horrible. I don't know, it feels a little flat. Like, I don't know. And I'm not talking about this. I mean, like, it just feels a little flat on the actual... Like, hold on. What if I make it kind of like do this? No. I don't know. If you can tell me in the... Wait, hold on. I think I realized something. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm dumb. Never mind. Can do this, though. There. I don't actually... Okay, hold on. I cannot reach that far. That was one that I did not mean to... God damn it. There. Well, this is what I'm working with. I'll do that, I guess. My ear's itchy. There. And then the reason why I was doing that is so I can actually build an arena up there. Wow, I don't have much wood. I'll build like a start to the arena, I guess, with just some regular wood. There. There's the start of it. Anyways. That's gonna be it for this video. Once again, I hate for it to be a shorter one, but wow, the guide really just does not know how to survive at all. But yeah, I am gonna go to bed. I was not able to sleep at all. And hopefully I'll be able to get everything settled soon. And yeah. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.